Take a deep breath in and out. And again, breathing in, arriving in your body in this moment, and breathing out. And bringing yourself into awareness of the infinite space above and below you, in front of you and behind you. And to the left and the right. Infinite space. And that as you take your focus inward on the body, feel the infinite space within. Every DNA spiral a galaxy. Scientists say that every atom of our body has a black hole within it. So we too stretch into infinite space. And just feeling the emptiness and peace of that space. And noticing any resistance, any feelings that come up with that word, emptiness. And just placing those feelings in a reed basket beside you. They're safe, they're protected in there. It just allows you to have more space within yourself. And breathe again into that space. And our body, which is this vehicle, this temple for our soul, has the most incredible abilities locked away within it. And when we take care of the body, when we can be loving and nurturing, it unlocks a key to the body's potential. So in this daily practice, which if you want to create a new and strong neural pathway, practice for 21 days at least, or until it feels as though you can do it like riding a bicycle on automatic or driving your car. So we're going to begin this process of eating, so vitally important. And we begin with our senses, with smelling our food, noticing that even as we smell our food, the juices of our mouth start to form. It's the first really important part of digestion, is what's going on in our mouth as we take those first bites, and how important it is to enjoy and be mindful of the food that we're eating, tasting it, really tasting it. So making the space to eat where we can taste, we can notice our food. And then we get into giving it a good old chew, every mouthful. We're going to give a chew because that helps to, the body is going to be able to extract all the goodness from our food when we chew it. Plus we're going to get the pleasure boost. And if we don't get that pleasure boost, our brain doesn't actually recognize that we've eaten. So it's going to want to eat again. So just really spending time enjoying the moment of food, what you're eating. You know, perhaps what you're eating, your ancestors could never have eaten, like bananas in Britain. So sometimes all these things we take for granted, just to really taste them as if you were a child, or it's a fruit you've never ever eaten before, or a type of a food, and have that curiosity and interest in it. And then the food goes down into our stomach. And the more we've chewed, the easier it is on our stomach. And we can get really used to being super full. And this can be linked to whether we were breastfed or not. We're more likely to fill up too much if we weren't breastfed, because the breast milk would leave a nice light feeling on the stomach. So whatever our situation, let's just imagine now that we feel full, but it's a light feeling in the stomach. It's really feel nurtured and that our needs have been met. But we don't feel so bloated and full that it actually hurts. This feels like a nice light feeling. And if you think of a metaphor of putting paper through a slicer, if you try and jam too much in, it breaks down the whole system. And that's like food. So if we just put a nice amount in, the rest of it can work really, really well. And the large intestine is taking out the goodness, and this goes into all our cells, and we become what we have eaten. So let's move closer to Mother Earth, to whole foods, to organic foods, which have her sacred geometry, patterns. Let us become vibrant, fertile earth within our body. And then the small intestine sifts out whatever we need to release. So when we've eaten a nice amount of food, there's also a nice amount to release as well. The kidneys, the liver, the pancreas, they're not overloaded with too many things to do once we've eaten. And especially if we've eaten healthy food. Very happy now. So let's give a huge thank you. Send a huge smile of gratitude and appreciation to every single part of our digestive system and to our organs of the body that each played their wonderful part in keeping us alive every day of our lives. Huge thank you to them. So taking these words, this beckoning from Mother Earth to come closer to her, you can gaze into the eyes of the Black Madonna, the Lady of Montserrat. Feel her nurturing. Feel her transmission into yourself. And may your body, your mind, your emotions and your spirit be at one and be at peace. Namaste.